Hey guys, it's King Pie here. We're gonna be recording on the Pokebattle simulator, and it's different from your average simulator like Showdown. Each Pokemon is worth a certain amount of points based on how good they are, and your limit is 1,000 points, and then well you ladder and such. So I'm gonna be doing a road to top 50, as the ladder doesn't seem too high, but the games were very hard, as I went 1 and 2 in 3 test games. But the first two losses with the team I made. The win was with this team I got from a RMT on the forum. So hopefully we can do decent and get up to maybe like 1100. So hopefully we're gonna look over the team quickly. Then we're gonna do probably 3 battles or 2 if they're slow. So we have an assault vest Slowking. That's pretty much specially offensive, and has regenerated, so you can take special hits and just really good coverage with Scald, Side Shock, Ice Beam, and Flamethrower. Next we have Bisharp. Um, yeah, I don't even know what moves Bisharp runs. I hope it runs Defiant. Switches of a Life Orb Bisharp I think is pretty much the same as what you run in OU. So yeah, max speed and max attack, jolly nature. Next we have a Gliscor that sets up rocks, has toxic, earthquake, protect, just to wear things down. Games do seem faster paced on this simulator. I haven't really seen any stall as of yet. A Rotom, because it's just a regular Rotom wash with just a your regular trick set. It has hidden power ice, which is interesting. Let's see if there's anything I want to change to this do. Let's change this to Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, I feel like Will-O-Wisp was cool. Next we have a Mega Venusaur. And yeah. We have some bulk and some speed on it. But it is mostly a special attacker. Bulky special attacker. Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power Fire, and Synthesis, getting back HP. Yeah, so it's cool. And finally we have Skizzer as our Deep Fogger, and then U-turn for Full Punches as a priority move, and U-turn for offensive momentum, and Roost lets this thing live for a long time. It's mostly specially defensive with a bit of attack investment. This thing still hits pretty hard, being adamant, and it has technician. So let's get into a battle now. Let's find a battle. And I'll pause it until we get one. Okay guys, we got a battle right away actually. And I'm gonna lead off with my Gliscor, as that's what I led with in the practice game I was able to win. And apparently I messed that up and I let off a Slowking. So let's just switch out into Venusaur, as I can take the Volt Switch. And he switches out in Staraptor. I can switch out of my Rotom here. It goes for, oh my god, I did way too much. That's what I get for not checking my EVs. I gotta hope Gliscor can take this nicely, which he does not. So I lost. I'm horrible at this. Let's try finding another battle. And I actually lost to this guy earlier. This would be a tough game. I'm gonna lead off with Venusaur, because he does off with Breloom, which is what I was expecting. He cannot put me to sleep. I need a Mega Evolve here. Just go for Hidden Power Fire. Now if we wait for him to pick, I'll okay. So he went out in his Talonflame, which is a good play. I don't even know, like, Scissor has to be my switch in. If Scissor can switch in, and like, I probably have to change this up and get a better switch into Rotom or Talonflame and other Bravery users. This is pretty ridiculous. As I'm now wait for him to pick him on send out. As he ends up being off of this, he has Ice Beam. I forgot he had that. I can go out into my Venusaur, so I should be able to outspeed and hit with a Giga Drain. His only real switch in would be a Azumarill if it had Sap Sipper. So I'm really hoping it does not have Sap Sipper, as that would be a big problem for me. And I eat up the Ice Beam and hit him with the Giga Drain. I'll just go for another one. He goes for Fire Blast. That is nothing as this. We are in Sandstorm. So this is good for me.
They need you.
Okay guys, so I had to leave for a minute and I lost the time. So we're gonna have to try again. And we're still gonna do 3 battles from now. So hopefully we can get a couple good games in. I'm really disappointed that I had to leave during that game. But we are back now. And this team is interesting. I'm gonna lead off I wanna save my Scissor. I'm gonna lead off with him. Bisharp. I can switch out the Slow King. As he will probably Flamethrower or Flare Blitz. He goes for Focus Blast, which is fine by me. As I can just go for Stab Scald. And luckily I do get that burn. I'm gonna switch out into my Venusaur. As he goes for Giga Drain, and it does nothing to me. I'm free to Mega Evolve and go for Sludge Bomb. In case he wants to try into the man, then he's going for Flamethrower, that does nothing. And I can just go for another Sludge Bomb. He's probably gonna go out into the Manatee here, which is not what he does for some reason. He goes for Giga Impact to knock me out. And I don't really have anything for this. Let's just toxic this thing, as he is stuck. I can protect. Then then his Taunt will make him pretty much just be stuck. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, we are still waiting for this thing. I'm really hoping he stays in. What am I even doing? He switches out, which is the best play. I'm gonna switch out into my Rotom. I can go for the Scarf Hydro Pump and knock him out, which is very good for me. Hopefully he is not Scarf, as he is not, and he probably has a Sash on him, so it doesn't matter. I can just go for the U-turn. He decides to stay in. I'm gonna pull a switch out into my Slow King just to keep their mana. Okay guys, we're back. I can only record 10 minutes at a time. So now we're again, I did not lose or win since we played. And let's lead off with this Rotom. Yeah, let's lead off with Rotom. Since I am scarfed, I can't Volt Switch out right away, and he cannot do anything to me. Unless he's scarfed, he will not outspeed me. As he sends out the Weezing. And he has no Dark types to take the Psyshock. He just goes for Protect. I'm gonna go for a Scald here. So he ended up staying in. Normally he's gonna go for Protect. I'm gonna switch out my Rotom and just go for the Volt Switch. And he actually makes a very nice play, but I can switch out. Ooh, do I want to make that play? I'm gonna switch out into my Gliscor. He goes for rocks. I'm gonna go for mine. He's easily hurt by rocks more than I am. Stone Edge does nothing. I'm free to Earthquake. He gets off a good chunk, but I'm best off on Toxicking. And we'll go for EQ here if he decides to switch. I will be able to outspeed and go for the Toxic, and I should not be O-Code. No, I'm not O-Code, and I will go for Protect just to get more Poison Heal back. So I can possibly do something later. I'm going to be going out into my Slowking here. As he goes for a Scald and does not do anything really. I'm going to go for my Psyshock as he goes for Protect. And I'm just going to go for Psyshock. And I knock him out, which is nice. So yeah, he switches out into this. I'm going to switch out in my Gliscor. And hopefully he does not predict that. He decides to just go for his Stealth Rocks. I will just Toxic. He does not knock me out. And I will go for another Protect. As he decides to just stay in. Go for another Heat Wave. I'm going to go for my rocks here. As he actually decides that he's not going to switch out. He wants to fight this thing. After Poison Heal, I will not be able to be knocked out by another Heat Wave unless he crits. My best play is going for Toxic in case he decides to switch out, but he is not. As at this point, I'm just going to go for another Protect. Or they can Heat Wave. I'm going to go out into my Slowking, as it's still at a good amount of health due to Regenerator. After taking the Electro move, I'm going to pull a double right back into my Gliscor. He's probably just going to defog because he actually decides to Volt Switch. And now his defog is gone, and my rocks are up for good, which will be very helpful against that Charizard. I'm just going to go for the EQ here. He goes for the Stone Edge and misses, which is unfortunate, as I will be able to knock him out here. His Gliscor has put in a lot of work this game. I'm forced to switch out here, and I will switch out into my Slowking. I lose nothing by going for this spamming Psyshock. His team has literally just been destroyed by Stealth Rocks. And I'm gonna switch out my Bishop as I don't need it for anything at this point. As he goes for the Bug Bite, I can go for my Sucker Punch as he went for Swords Dance, which is a good play, and I will just Sucker Punch. And I just go for the knockoff and knock him out. So I play a bunch of 50-50s, but I was eventually able to win one. I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance in case he tries to protect, as he will always. And he unfortunately misses, allowing me to pretty much knock him out. Because I'm free, you just go right into my Rotom and just Volt Switch. And win. So we just 5-0'd this man because we pretty much sacked our Bisharp. And yeah, we pulled off a win, which is very nice. Okay, so we're gonna get another battle. Hopefully we can go 3-2 here. And it's looking like Gliscor in this lead again. This score is amazing on Pokebattle, let me tell you that. I'm gonna go for my rocks. I'm gonna toxic him as he is steel. He goes for his. I'm gonna go for EQ just to see how much it does. It does not do much at all as he goes for Metal Burst. I'm just trying to beat this thing. I'm gonna switch out into my Slowking. This is probably a horrible play. He allowed me to get off a lot of damage. I'm gonna switch out into my Scissor as he switches out into his Magnezone. This is bad. Not too bad as I can defog. You see, just HP fires. Cool. That's cute. That flamethrower. It's unfortunate that I lost my Scissor, because he's guaranteed to get his. If he gets his rocks up, he's guaranteed to keep them. I'm gonna be switching out into my Venusaur here. I'm just not afraid of what he can do. Honestly, because of Will-O-Wisp recovery, Giga's recovery, Will-O-Wisp isn't very bad for me. See, he decides to just sack this, which is fine. Let's just switch out to Rotom. I feel like it's my best play, although I do not take this at all. As he Okos me, so I just lost. I am pretty much forced to go for Sucker Punch. He goes for T-Wave. I get a knockout Aggron out, without him getting rocks up. But he does get the free switch in the Staraptor as I take the double edge and get the toxic off, which is great for me as I can protect. And then I want this thing Nasty Paw thing, getting off a free Nasty Paw, so I'm gonna go my Slowking. Or Calm Line. And go for the Scald, and Hey guys, I'm sorry about this, but I realized that the last battle I had cut off at the end. I actually won that game, but since I got cut off and you only saw the first half of it, I will be playing another game as I do want 3 good battles. So I'm sorry about how unprofessional this recording is, but it is what it is. I don't even know why I went for that, but I am going to just go for Scald. He switches out in his Espeon. It can do nothing to me. Why am I going for a flamethrower when I can just go for Scald again? He goes for his light screen, which is fine as he does die after he burns. And I'm essentially at full HP as I have a generator on this. And the threat comes in. I have good score as he U-turns, which is good. I can switch out into my Venusaur as he Hydro Pumps. This is fine, like a Mega Evolve and Sludge Wave. So I'm kind of hoping he does not go out into his Aegislash. As he does, which is a pain. We'll go back out in my Gliscor, my rocks up. I don't think I'm actually going to get the chance to. I actually do. And hopefully a Shadow Sneak does not knock me out from this range. Because I really need to kill this thing. As I eat up the Shadow Sneak and knock this huge threat out. As he goes right back out into his Rotom, I will pull switch out into my Slowking. And I take the Hydro Pump amazingly. And I'm free to go for a Psyshock as I eat up the Volt Switch. Wait, do I not have an item on this? Oh yeah, I have a Salt Vest on this. Okay, my bad guys. It was actually the end of the last battle. As you see, I did win. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. And he actually forfeited. Okay, so I did win. And you can see here that I did win this game. And yeah. It basically came down. I actually made a mistake and let my Bisharp get trapped by the Magnezone and he knocked me out. Cause I played 50-50. And this score actually was able to just tank some hits and finish it off. Cause he was able to just hit and power fire my Bisharp. Then just actually win the Gliscor and spammed EQ and it was actually enough to kill him. Because what I think happened, this Relunicus did not have Regenerator, and that just gave me the free win. I'm actually not sure if he would be. I only know his EV split, but I'm not sure if he'd be able to take the EQ at 60% or not. But he probably could have. And Soul King was only at 40 after Regenerator, so after a Calm Mind, he wouldn't be able to take any hits. So he very well could have won that if he had Regenerator, but he did not, and that sealed the game for me. And that's it guys. Sorry about the bad quality of this recording. Hopefully in the next segment of this will get better. So remember to leave a like, and good night.